Gerrard's side respond at home to Hearts. Commentary comes from Rob McLean.
Rangers are without suspended pair Andy Halliday and Alfredo Morelos. Ryan Kent is also facing a ban, but he's able to play in this one. In come Flanagan, Davis and Defoe. No Uche Ikpeazu for Hearts after he suffered a head knock at the weekend. Jake Mulroney is among the subs. Drafted in Marcus Godinho and Oli Bozanic. Ryan Jack for Rangers. Stopped by Suter, but he's in trouble, and it's through for Jermaine Defoe, and the flag is up for offside. Well, it was a tight call this after Ryan Jack just prodded the ball away from Suter, and it won't count. Certainly a good finish by Defoe. This is Kent. Jack. Arfield flicks it. Defoe threatening again. And what an important touch that was from Marcus Godinho. In the nick of time, getting this away from Defoe. Kent and the dancing feet. Kamara. Hearts are hemmed in here under real pressure. James Tavernier lets rip, and it's punched away by Bobby Lamal. Hit with power, but the Hearts keeper solidly behind it. This is Jack. Arfield. Just waiting for the moment. This could be the moment. Arfield for Tavernier. Came off Lamal. Jermaine Defoe scores this time. No doubt about it. 16 minutes gone. Rangers in front. And it's goal number 6 for Rangers for the serial scorer Defoe. Rangers have their breakthrough. That's 1-0. Arfield. Defoe claiming he was being fouled by Christophe Berra. Down goes Arnaud Joum. The free kick has been given. Hearts not happy. Looked like Defoe was being held. Then there was the scramble on the deck. Tavernier with the delivery for Connor Goldson. 21 minutes gone, 2-0 Rangers. Well, there were plenty maroon shirts around this, but it was the one in blue who applied the finishing touch. Connor Goldson stooping to head home, and that's a 2-goal advantage. Bozanic's corner kick, the downward header from Christophe Berra, and it's tipped over by Alan McGregor. They really need to get a goal back, Hearts, and Berra thought he had it there. Steven Gerrard hoping his team has one more chance in this first half. Tavernier's free kick, and Joe Worrell could well have been making it 3-0 rather than heading over the top. That's Goldson. Lovely layoff from Arfield. Jack drills it down the line for Tavernier. There's Jermaine Defoe. Lamal makes the save, but Scott Arfield following up surely kills off this game as any sort of contest. Just a couple of minutes gone in the second half as Arfield scores his 8th Rangers goal, and surely no way back for Hearts. Tavernier has been involved in everything. Berra's header away. In goes Ross McCrory on the half volley, and just a fraction too high. Hearts reckon he used a hand to get control of this. It was well hit. That's Davis, lovely touch. And driving forward now is John Flanagan. Defoe is away from Berra. Another chance to add to his tally. But it was always on the rise. It looked as if he'd done the difficult bit, and he'll be disappointed he hasn't made it 2 on the night. Tavernier's free kick. Berra's header away, and then it was Grezda. It came quickly at the substitute, and his header clips off the outside of the post. Joe Worrell turning on the style, but he's given that away. Ollie Lee, and a chance for Hearts to get a goal back. Deflection on the shot, and it's clawed away by McGregor. And it did look as if Lee could have squared this for Keena to score. Jamie Brandon for Hearts. Inside Flanagan. Away from Davis. Oh, it's a great hit from Brandon. And that's off the outside of the upright. On a night of little joy for the Jambos as Rangers strengthen their hold on second place.
The big question was, how would Rangers cope without Alfredo Morelos? The answer, Stephen Thompson, is...
well,
pretty okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very, very strong Rangers performance, a great team performance, and Defoe was at the heart of it. He started the game very well, looked very, very sharp at the beginning of the match. On this occasion, he is marginally, you can see his foot's just probably half a yard offside, but he finishes it well. He's got such composure when he's in situations, in 1v1 situations. His composure is magnificent. He always takes up really good areas as well. Whenever anything breaks, he's usually first to it, and this time they managed to get the tackle in. Rangers played superbly, much to do with Hearts probably being so incredibly passive. But look at his movement again, fantastic, and why not just put it in off the underside of the bar? I thought he was great, and he's proven to his manager Steven Gerrard that he is more than capable of filling Alfredo Morelos' shoes, and I think he's been desperate to get a run in this side. Again, brilliant technique to open up his foot, and obviously this led to the goal. He's proven to his manager that he's capable of getting a run in the side, and I think he'll get that now. Again, a brilliant touch going past Christophe Berra. Probably should have hit the target, but he played well, as did Rangers. It was a really, really strong performance.
Well, yeah, Jermaine Defoe, you know, saying to Steven Gerrard apparently that he has been desperate for more minutes. Obviously, Alfredo Morelos has been scoring a lot of goals this season, Michael, but Defoe, not a bad deputy to have.
No, not at all. You know, I think when he, obviously when he first came in, there was a question mark as to whether they could play the two of them together. I think, you know, Rangers' best formation was with that one main striker, and Morelos was obviously it.
Yeah.
But, you know, with his suspension, it's an opportunity for Defoe to get that run of games that he wants. And you know, from throughout his career, he's going to score goals. You see in a lot of those clips there, working in a tight area, lots of defenders around him, but good players find space, and that's certainly what Defoe was doing. As
for Hearts, did we expect a bit more after that rousing second half at the weekend against Aberdeen?
Well, I said at the weekend that without Ekpezu, Hearts are a different side, and you know the manager's come out and admitted that himself. You know, you look at this here, when Rangers are attacking them, they have literally everybody bar one within about 25 yards of their own goal, so it's very difficult to get out from there. But the big thing is, you know, and Tom just mentioned it earlier, they're very passive. You know, Rangers are knocking the ball around here, you know, within 18 yards, 25 yards from their goal. There's nobody putting a tackle in, you know, and Tavernier here gets the strike off on goal. And then when Hearts did eventually get the ball on the odd occasion in this game, trying to play a few passes, when it works its way out to the other side here and John Souttar picks the ball up. Now we've seen what Hearts do when Ekpezu's inside, they just launch it. They launch it there. At this moment it would get smashed up to Ekpezu. So they're looking for something else to do. It doesn't really look like they've got a clear idea of what it is that they're trying to do. You know, that aimlessly goes through to Al McGregor. Again, looking to play the ball. Before this would just get launched up the park to Ekpezu and it goes out for a throw-in. Now it looks as if they're caught between, you know, two minds of, do we try and play a little bit of football or do we just launch it up the park? They can't launch it up the park when they don't have Ekpezu there.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they have a clear plan or strategy of what they need to do when they've got the ball to try and, you know, work some space and get some movement in the side. It was a very, very poor performance from Hearts, and they just, you know, they've got big games coming up. You know, I've already spoken about that. This was a big game tonight.
Well, they'll be desperate for Uche Ekpeazu to make it back for the Edinburgh Derby this weekend.
Well, yeah, because he changes the side. But I mean, look, it's not entertaining to watch when you literally, and it's not as if it's imaginative either. All you're doing is kicking the ball up the park to a big striker and then wanting him to, you know, to do everything for the side. You know, Hearts have got a big squad, and we've spoken already about, you know, thinking they're a one-man team with Stephen Naismith before.
Yeah.
Stephen Naismith dropped out the side, and it now appears that they're a one-man team with Ekpezu. When he's not in the team, they don't look as if they've got any clear idea what they're trying to do.
Good win for Rangers now. Celtic basically wrapped up the title with that victory over Rangers at the weekend. Neil Lennon's side at St Mirren tonight.